Welcome back.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by and try your luck.
Oh, maybe I'll try my luck after we view this event in here. Or we'll check this with Anya's around. The Student Council suggestion box is currently being used to collect surveys for this year's festival. Oh. Alright then. Anyway. Oh, I hear some voices coming from inside there. I think it's Renne and Miss Matilda and Miss Toa by the sounds of it. I hear Dad too. So who's running the quiz game right now? We don't have to go in there if you don't want to. No, we may as well since we're already here. You've changed quite a bit. But you know what they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I'm beginning to believe I'll always be the naive student. Oh, I was hoping for a double dot. I used to be in your eyes, Miss Matilda. Well, what's all this then? Oh, hi, Anya's. Hello, Mr. Arkwright. Ah, you're finally here. Let me put on some more tea for you. Oh, delightful. Oh, no, it's Ren. You gotta be careful. Oh, no, that's okay. You don't have to do that. Well, I shouldn't be leaving the nurse's office empty for too long, so I'd better be going. Please take your time and enjoy yourselves. I wish you all the best, Mr. President. Thank you. Please take care of yourself. I didn't realize you knew Miss Matilda. She's been on faculty since my days at this academy. She helped me a great deal during that time of my life. I assume the same could be said for you and Miss Kincaid. Mr. Kincaid, yes. Indeed. She has been something of an advisor to the Student Council for a very long time. Oh, and she was also a bit of a caretaker for a certain problem child, whose antics caused the poor woman no end of undue stress. Is that so? I can easily picture that. Yeah, I'll admit I was a bit of a troublemaker. Hey, wait! You're the one to talk. You caused a lot of headaches yourself. And I bet Ren did too. Again, so it's just the Reen thing. Now, has anyone noticed that? Like, we have from, like, Reen, but we have from Anya's quite a bit, don't we? Anyway, what brings you here today, Mr. President? The last time we spoke, Oh. Don't worry, Anya's. I've known all about you and your dad since before I came to the Republic. I also remember what happened back then. Oh, you did? Guessing the same goes for you, Mr. Prez? Correct. I remember everything that happened quite clearly. By the way, I also heard all about your exploits with the Gartermaster from Kincaid. Part of the reason I came here today was to thank you in person. Even if that coup d'etat ultimately didn't come to fruition, the fact remains that you saved the capital and dispelled the shadows of our past that would have no doubt consumed our present. Oh. Wish I could take all the credit, but I can't. Had a bit of help with that. I trust the items that were passed down to my daughter from my mother-in-law proved useful in that situation. If so, then as your father and as family, I'd like to express just how grateful I am. Dad. Well, if you really are so grateful, then how about you show it by giving me some... Of course, considering it never happened and cannot be disclosed to the public, I'm afraid I'm unable to provide you with any remuneration. Ah, damn mere pinching cheapskate. Why must you always be so difficult, Dad? Yes, we prepared a small reward. This is where having a secret reserve fund comes in handy. It isn't much, so I suggest you keep him on a short leash. Otherwise, he will spend it all in one place. Understood, will do. No, won't do. Do you not trust my daughter, Mr. Arkwright? Is her work performance not satisfactory? Oh, and if memory serves, when you visited our home at the end of last year, you only stayed for a slice of cake, and then left in quite a huff. We should arrange a time when we can sit and talk frankly, man to man. Perhaps we could book a sauna session? Yo, you into saunas? Wait, no, I don't want to... Hey, what the hell are you doing, you Zephyr, Renne? Why, I'm simply putting in a reservation at a private sauna that opened recently. I don't remember saying I agreed to this. Try not to let them get to you, Van. Well, at least we were able to shift the conversation away from the subject of the Genesis's seas. Agreed. Well, in any case, I feel a little more at ease now. I guess he really is a father at heart. Although I can't help but be a little worried about where things will go from here. Me too. That plan of his, whatever it entails, has been progressing for the past 2 years now. Still know very little about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an announcement about it before long. Afterwards, Van left the student council office and resumed his rounds of Anya's. You know, I kind of feel like we're missing, like, when I look back across Daybreak, we've got, like, a LeBurle arc representative with Renne. We've got a Cold Steel Erebony arc with Toa. We ain't got anything for Crossbell around, really. I mean, we're supposed to have got Mishi, but that doesn't really count. You know what I mean? Like, just someone who went through all that. I mean, we got several for LeBurle, but that kind of makes sense. But in these kinds of situations where, like, they're talking backwards and forwards there, it's like, it would have been nice if we had someone there. But who? Who from Crossbell? I could think of one. No! You know who I'd actually want from Crossbell? Like, and it is tangentially related to what I was thinking. I was thinking Ellie, but then I was like, no. McDowell. Speaking of McDowell. If he was around for some reason, like maybe he came to like for the festival or something, like just a little bit of input from what's happening in Crossbell here. Again, just little touches here and there to like the previous arcs, but nothing too much where like they're understanding like more is going on behind the scenes kind of thing. Like they're more aware of these things. It's like, who else could you have from Crossbell that would be appropriate? That's why I went with Ellie, because I'm thinking political career, but that's why McDowell could be good. Thoughts, ideas, let me know. Who would be a good fit? Because you wouldn't want Lloyd here. It's like, that wouldn't work. Student exchange program, maybe Tio? Akia could be a good... I mean, Akia, I'd feel would be a bit too much considering her story. And the relation to... like, one of the potential first time leaps in the story, you know? So it's like, well, that may actually be a good thing. I don't know. Thoughts. Who do you think should be here from Crossbell? No one major. It's got to be appropriate. Not just, oh, who's your favorite? They should be here. It's like, got to be appropriate within the story to be here. That's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, Van left the student council office and resumed his rounds of Anya's. An additional connection point has been added. I get an additional connection point? I can choose another? Well, we've seen the ball, but the fact I get to choose another, that's really cool. That's rather cool, they'd say. I forgot to mention it earlier, but that tea was really good. I thank you. I guess it was worth breaking out the special blend. Of course, I'd be remiss not to provide the best tea we have while the president is visiting. This is all part and parcel of being the student council president. And that's not the only reason you're here, right? Naturally. I have a few personal matters to discuss as an advisor to ZCF and a negotiator for the Epstein Foundation. Yeesh, you got a finger in every pie on the market, don't you? So I guess just that's the thing, like who could come from Crossbell? I came over because I heard my name called on the PA system, but I didn't realize it was because the president wanted to speak with me. Alright, you were working the quiz competition just now, weren't you? You must have a lot on your plate. It's alright, I want to say hello at some point anyway. We had a really interesting conversation about NGOs and Thors. In an unofficial capacity, of course. Unofficial? They sound awfully chummy. Yeah, it's just like, who from... like, it has to be someone of substantial nature in Crossbell, but who would absolutely totally fit in a scenario of being here right now, like right in this scene kind of thing, in this room with these guys from Crossbell. Are you going to be performing in the special performance later, Anyas? Yes, I am. My role is rather small, though. Ah, is that so? I'd hoped I'd be able to stay for the whole thing, but unfortunately my schedule's a bit packed this evening. I apologize, but I'll likely have to leave partway through. Dad. It's okay. I know you're busy. I'm just happy that you were willing to make the attempt. Do your best out there, okay? I will. Like, because you could say, like, oh, Ren's got, like, the connections to Crossbell, but it's like, that's not what I mean. Like she's, I wouldn't call her, like, a Crossbell character. Like, her family, like, you know, the Hayworths. Like, they're from Crossbell, sure, but that's not what I mean. It's that aspect of, like, what we know from the stories and stuff like that. You're alright there, Agnes. Just getting a workout in. I may have to leave partway through this evening's performance, but I do at least plan to attend. I wonder if it will be even more interesting than the one they put on 8 years ago. You saw that? Well, only a recording. I must say it had quite the impact. The story of the Calvardian Revolution. Have any plans to write a sequel? Not really. It was more of a one-of-a-kind thing, you know? This guy's something else. Now you have two choices, a dry sauna or a steam sauna. Which would you like to book? Of course, if Mr. President has a preference, that will be given priority. Why? Like, isn't Van the sauna expert? Wait. You were serious about the reservation? No, I jest. No, you will still be given your due compensation. Many factors were playing against us, but the fact remains that we failed to nip the coup in the bud. You may think of it as a remuneration for helping pinpoint cracks in our defenses. Why do I feel like you guys are turning me into your personal test monkey? Oh well, I ain't about to look a gift horse in the mouth. Right, so the question is, now we got that extra one. Did I keep Yume's bicycle as the one? Apparently.
What? You expecting thanks?
Thanks a bunch.
No problem.
Whoa. You sure?
Oh, apparently. We get that one up. So it's like, yeah, from these. On, yes. Let's go. Alright, so. Skip all, because we've seen it. We're just locking it in.
I want to make the most of everything you and the others have taught me. So I'm going to keep working hard.
Yes, we know.
And while I do that...
While I do that... Like, yep, okay. Right, let's see what's going on with the quiz game.
Step right up. Test your smarts at the quiz tournament.
So who's up? Male student? Let's have a gander. Let's see what happens here. So we've got 3 activities to use. Enter the quiz tournament. Ba-ba-bam. Who should I ask? Who are Kincaid, seeing as is around? Oh. I saw a contribution regarding the use of profiling techniques to selecting throwaway questions. I took no part in the construction of the quiz itself, and yet you look like you've already won. Oh, still Toa. Okay.
All right, let's start the quiz. Question.
Patriot League.
Nice.
Of course.
Got it right.
Yeah.
Question.
What's the name of the heroine in Golden Blood? Zoe, of course.
A matter of course.
Of course. Question. What is the last name of the illustrious... as Lugan, I think?
Nice. Got it right.
Question.
I like how she says question. Who's... no, I was trying to make the text go faster.
I should have known that.
Okay. What year did the Calvardian Revolution take place?
Shoot. Fumbled that one.
Question.
What is the name of the heroine in Wolves Requiem? Michelle.
A matter of course.
Question.
Let's just get through it.
Shoot. Fumbled that one.
Oh. After shaking off the defeat, Team Arkwright went elsewhere. Alright, cool. No, wait. Because I was really just wanting to see, like, what was going on with Toa in that. Like, was she going to appear? And the answer was yes. Oh. Dot. To think that young man I knew would grow to become the Republic's president. I suppose it does make sense, however. He always managed to stand out amongst his peers, even back then. Do we have any other yellow dots appear or change because of that? Like, no. Right, let's go finish off our activities in here. Did-a-din, did-a-din. Try hard mode once again. Gotcha. Our opponents look pretty tough, but that's fine. All we need to do is our best. No time to waste. Let's steal them out. Come on, Katra, let's sort this out.
All right, let the games begin.
Oh, come, Katra. You must do better with your cards. No, we'll hold on to them.
What about this? What about this?
Oh. I was hoping. Ooh. There we go. That should be an easy win.
And that's how it's done.
Indeed. Rejuvenated by their victory, Team Arcade parted ways. Alright, go again. Hard mode. Let's go with Anya's this time. Yes, indeed. We're up against the Gambling World's deadliest duo. I doubt I'll be able to keep up, but I won't let that stop me from trying. What if she wins, like, you know? Lost Mobius.
All right, let the games begin.
Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. Got properly destroyed, didn't he? Shame.
Taste my fury.
It's like, if I do that, I win, don't I?
And that's how it's done.
It's like, yeah, if I just play that one, he's out. So it's like, well, I win. Rejuvenated by the victory, Team Arcade. Bloody-blard. Well, there we go. Sorted. Right, so I think this will be a good place for us to actually end this part. Little short, but you can see why I'm doing... Oh, no. There's a dot over there.
They really went all out.
Ah. This school festival is certainly entertaining. I'm sure the students put no small effort into it. By the way, I heard that Ketra, Esmeralda, and even Cronkite are here today. Perhaps I'll meet up with them once I've finished my tea. It's like, how did I miss you? When were you available? Just gotta double check now.
what it takes to oust our resident game master, then I invite you to come by and try your luck.
Just doing me double checks. Okay. Right, so what we'll do now then is we'll end this part here, like I said. And in the next part, we'll see about meeting up with everyone. Ta-da for now.